So talk me through it then. Like we talk about sonic branding, right? And I bet because it's such a unique idea, right, it's not unique in that it hasn't been done before, but unique to a lot of people who are listening to this in that they've never come across it before or considered it. What is sonic branding?
So, sonic branding, sound marketing, audio identities, they're all terms for essentially the same thing, which is any use of sound related to a brand. And in a very basic form, you can think of it as the whistle of McDonald's or the badum you hear when you turn Netflix on, or it can just be that song that was used on an advert 10 years ago that comes to mind. You know, if I was to say to you, what was the advert you remember from 10 years ago? Most people would remember a song, or they'd sing you something before they recall the visuals that went along with it. A good example we also use is when you're thinking about your bedroom when you were a kid, as an example, the posters on your wall or the songs that you used to listen to with your friends, you know, which one gives you that emotional feeling the most? Most people lean towards sound. Some people will lean towards the
Yeah.
visuals, but a lot of people will lean towards sound. So we use those examples as examples of how brands use sound. A lot of the time, it's a one-off license or something with a TV campaign, you know, a piece of music with a TV campaign. But really, we've got to be thinking about the overall the overall identity of a brand through sound, and that is essentially sonic
So
branding.
when we apply that to let's so I can imagine that's very easily applied in people's minds to brands like, Coca-Cola and Apple and Sony. But what about smaller brands and smaller businesses where maybe they're not putting out TV adverts and radio jingles and things like that? How would you
Mm.
envisage them using this?
The smallest use case we quite often talk to brands about